Select the choice that is a graph of the function. Alright, so we have different aspects of a rational function that we can identify relatively easily. And we'll use those aspects to see which of these graphs fit those. So for instance, the four most important x-intercepts, y-intercepts, horizontal asymptotes, and vertical asymptotes. Alright, so identifying those in this case. X-intercepts occur whenever the numerator is 0. So that would be, in this case, at -8, 0, and -5, 0. So just taking each of the factors in the numerator, setting them to 0, and solving. Similarly, vertical asymptotes occur at zeros of the denominator. So that would be at x equals -7 and x equals +7. Now I'm writing these as equations of lines because they occur as lines. I wrote the x-intercepts as points because they do occur as points. The horizontal asymptote is the ratio of the leading term coefficients since our degrees in the numerator and denominator are equal. And it's already sort of set to the side for us at -3/4. Now the y-intercept isn't quite so easy to determine in this form, so I'll leave it off for now and see if I need it later. Alright, so first off, I have two vertical asymptotes, so that already eliminates this one as a possibility. This graph looks fine. It's got the vertical asymptotes in the right locations. Let's go on to the next ones. This one does not have vertical asymptotes in the correct locations, nor does this one have but just one. So that means this graph here has to be our correct answer. But let's see if the other parts of the graph match up. Horizontal asymptote at -3/4. Well, that's kind of hard to tell, but you can see the graph here going underneath the x-axis. It's hard to see what's going on this side, but it's hard to say no. We'll accept it. X-intercepts are a little easier to determine because you can visually see that you're crossing the x-axis. So -8, I could buy that. -5, I could buy that as well. So because of the vertical asymptotes and the x-intercepts, I would say that this is the correct graph.